Hey, what's up? Dean Sear Performance, and we are back with the Silver C5. This is kind of a quick update to what I ended off with yesterday, which was like getting the exhaust done and stuff. So today, let me see. So today I put the tape on nice and straight across. I used kind of that, I don't know, the holes in the bumper, or like the air dams in the bumper, whatever they are. And I got the exhaust in, and it's very close to being like level and everything, but the tips are like perfect to each other, distance and everything. I did do the hanger. What I did was I cut a little more out. Oh, you can't see nothing. Cut a little more of the fiberglass, then I took like a quarter-inch flat stock, welded it to the frame, and then I took a piece of stainless tube, flattened it, put a hole in it, and that's the bolt hole for exhaust. And then I just shot some paint on it just so it doesn't look totally like crap. But I got the welded. There's a little bit of sugar in there because that joint that's a hard joint to do. Damn compressor. But it was tight. It came out pretty good. And then I decided to do like a wastegate dump, and that first 90 is off of my Escalade, and it's been abused, cut up, redone. So I just kind of cleaned up the ugly weld that was on there, and then pie cut a bunch just to kind of keep in the theme with all the pie cuts. But the welds, they came out pretty good. Like I said, there is a little bit of sugaring inside from not back purging, but that won't hurt anything. It's not going up to the motor or nothing like that. And then the big thing was I started on the charge pipe over here. I got the front side done, so the back side, like I said, I took the coupler out, welded the two pieces together, and came up basically with a 90. I can't find a way to roll this pipe unless I destroy my dies on the other roller. But I came up with a 90, welded it there to a piece of straight that comes across, welded it there to a 45, which goes down, and I left the coupler end on it, which I'm gonna put a coupler on there because if I continue to weld, you'll never get the piece out, and we may eventually want to get the piece out. So I'm not sure. I don't think I'll have to trim the quarter panel bumper bracket. All right, sorry about that. Someone walked in, but like I was saying, I don't think I'll have to trim that bracket. It almost looks like that pipe will drop straight down, but I will have to kind of curve it in from the quarter panel to get it to come out like right in there and drop down, and then pretty much almost straight across. But let me hold the phone right away. I'm gonna come straight across here, and then right here at the edge I'm gonna turn up and go over to the turbo. I just got to figure out exactly how I'm gonna get to the turbo. I might take like a 180-degree bend and kind of turn it so that it's pointing this way and stay under. Not 100% sure, but we'll cross it when I get to it. But yeah, I mean, it's moving along. I mean, that charge pipe, this back half of the charge pipe is the biggest thing. Getting it over the fender well area, that was kind of a big struggle. It does kind of just a hair, ever so slightly, sits down below the quarter, but it is stuffed up, and you can see I ground the edge of the fiberglass just to get it up in there a little bit. So I mean, I don't want to dent the pipe or flatten the pipe. I could, flatten it like right there, or grind the weld a little bit, or grind the bucket a little bit more, but you know, it hits over here too. So I don't want to get too carried away with grinding away on the fiberglass tub. But I mean, it's coming along. I'm happy that I went ahead and did the duals. Put the bandsaw down. Put the bandsaw down. Down. Go down. So I think it looks really, really good. And they are ever so close. It looks a little off because of the way that this one like comes off from over there and then swings back out, or back in actually I should say, but they are very, very close to being exactly even on both sides. So I'm happy with the way that turned out. I'm okay with the wastegate. Like it sits down a little bit low. We'll have to see when it's on the ground. We'll have to see exactly where it is. I could always kind of come back in here and kind of cut straight across, keep it pointing down. Could do that, but yeah, I mean, it's coming along. So I plan on tomorrow, finishing up the back half of this charge pipe, getting it over to the turbo, and then starting on getting these wires tucked up and in there, hooked up to the Mac valve, the pump, the switch for the pump. And then my plan is to, on the fuse box, so they always leave extra ends, right? There's always slots that are open. Almost every fuse has the feed side, and there's usually not like an output side if there's nothing in that fuse. But these ones here, they actually have the pins right there. You could see it. So I have to check and see if these are 12 volt, or they're 12 volt. I have to see if they're key on or if they are battery. I know some of them are going to be battery and some of them may be key on, but I have to check the empty slots. And then what I could do is flip the fuse box up and out, and I have other fuse boxes that I could pull this connector from and stick it up in there, and then feed this wire for the oil pump and Mac valve. That way there, you know, it's not making another fuse box or doing something weird. Or I might trigger it with a relay. I'm not 100% positive on that, but I could mount a relay like over there in the corner or over here or somewhere. I could add a relay, but you know, adding relays is just makes it look like, you know, I don't know, makes it look a little weird, but you have to do what you have to do. So yeah, I mean, that's about it. Enough blabbing. But yeah, so that's it for now. Appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, leave a comment. Appreciate you. Have a good day.